Uh-huh.
defensively? Is there a player in your mind that stuck out since you've been boots on the ground in training camp?
Minkah hasn't been here for a couple of days. He had some issues he had to deal with. Um, but the magic of Minkah when he comes back, um, what he brings to the table, and I'm really studying Minkah right now because of Ivan, my son. So I told
Mm.
Ivan, man, we really got to watch a lot of tape on Minkah because I'm really seeing what he doing live in person. Uh, he makes everything calm back there. And what I mean back there on the whole defense. Oh, so from the linebackers, don't worry about the front folk because Cam gonna take care of that. Outside linebackers, you got TJ and Alex. But we got a few new pairs of inside linebackers, and when Minkah wasn't here, everything was cool. Everybody was professional, but when Minkah came back, it's just like a calming presence. And I was like, golly. I mean, you could tell from the offensive guys, the wide receivers, everybody knew Minkah was back. So they had to be on their P's and Q's. So that's what I'm looking at Minkah like, man, and just listening to him talk, not only on the field and 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 able to anticipate Mark, but even when he's not in, he's making calls, he's helping young guys, he's talking to himself, he's reading the plays. So I'm like, okay, this why this dude's so special. And then when he get in for his reps, he never panics. It's it's like drinking tea. You drink a certain tea, tea makes you calm. It's like, dang, that's that Minkah effect right there. So just looking at Minkah, man, and seeing how he move, anticipates, never use it. We call it wasted energy. And for Minkah, he ain't wasting no part. Like his anticipation, his football IQ, Coach T like to call above the neck. His above the neck football IQ is just it's unreal. So that's why I see why he's been hitting these all pros, why these scouts and executives and these players been calling him the number one safety in the league.
Yeah, I think it speaks volumes about the Steelers franchise because I didn't even realize he was gone. That it's like, oh, he returns from
Right,
an
right,
excused absence, and it was like, wow, okay, totally understandable. You got to take care of your family, and I expect another big season from him. Do you
right.
notice that the front seven can play more aggressively in a different style because they have the peace of mind knowing he's back there to cover the back end of the defense? If I want to play more aggressively up front, or I want to shoot a gap that I'm not normally supposed to. When you say he's calm back there and he helps the other defensive players, what do you mean by that, Ike?
It's almost like a cheat code, Mark. It's like um, if I mess up, I know Minka got my back. So it's Minka and the front seven. I mean, from the linebackers on back to the secondary guys.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So for corner or linebackers, it's like you might have an old moment, and then Minka just come save the day. Because that's just what Minka do. So when Minka is back there, uh, you as a player is more relaxed. It's like having Troy. Like, man, if I need a play, I know somebody. I know Troy gonna make a play. If I need a play, I know Minka gonna make a play. Man, if I mess up one time, I know Minka gonna have my back. And it's just it's just that kind of feeling. It's just what I see. So, the calming part. What I'm talking about, Mark, is understanding when you see when you know Minka is on the field. It's like, dang, man. I hate to say this because I know it's not a lot of pressure on Minka, but you just see like when Minka is on that field, guys are very much more confident and very much more relaxed because of what he is, and that's an all-pro safety.